Okay, here we go. Okay, it's not pretty, and I'll tell you why and how it got so clumped. Um, with a hole in aluminum, you start to apply the solder around the hole so you can bridge it, okay? And that hole dropped out like a couple times, and I went to clean it one time and was able to actually punch it right through. So I just built up and made sure. Now, just out here sweating. We're at about 144, 149 and a half on the high side. Hasn't quite equalized, but I'm holding. I just put some suds on that. So I'll probably go for maybe a 200. It's a low side, so they probably only test these things at about 150, like the old school tests. So we'll let that equalize. So we're at 190. That might be one. What is that? Gotta read the gauge right. 195. 200, 195. So those should start to equalize. I could be off 5 pounds, so that's just time will tell type of deal. And because my big blue's buried, everything's buried. I just got a simple water mix here, water and soap, and just because as long as I pour enough, I'm gonna see anything going on here. So the channel on the other side's good, nothing melted there, so pretty good, thank God. Okay, now I'm gonna put a vacuum pump on it and charge it. That'll take a little time. Be nice if I had a weight exactly how many pounds it held, but I'll just probably charge it full bore. You can see some of the droplets. So I used one rod, and it's because you do get a lot of droplets testing if the coil's hot enough. So all about this. Some guys are probably better at it, whatever. But I use the rod to keep on testing the heat of the coil. So you're gonna lose probably on this rod, you're gonna lose half of it to just mounting it up and testing. And once you start to do it all the time, then it's different. I used to solder aluminum a lot, coils in Hussmann cases, aluminum coils where the copper met the aluminum. So, and once you got the technique and you've got the practice, boom, boom, boom. But when you don't, you just go slow. Be careful. It's only solder. 3 of those rods used to be about 45. I think they're about 60 now. So for 45 bucks, you could fix a coil. You're not gonna, you'd have to be a micro channel. You're not gonna fix probably any of the channels. If it was on the surface, maybe by taking the fins out. I haven't attempted doing that, and a lot of them leak on roof tops, micro channels. So we're gonna give this another little water test. And like I said, I put some soap in it, but it's not major. Yeah. So now just make sure the pressure holds. We'll give that like 15, 20 minutes, maybe, not even 5 minutes. Okay. So it really looks like You know, the gauge is dependent on the angle, but 195, maybe a hair under that mark, and a hair under 200. So we'll see.